WSMV Nashville, working for you. With Dan Miller and Demetria Kaladimos, Rudy Kaler Sports, and Bill Hall's weather.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Scene at 10.
We begin tonight with breaking news out of downtown Nashville, where an apparent shooting on Cowan Street near I-265 has turned into a water rescue in the Cumberland River. Channel 4's Mike Maychak is on the scene with Metro Homicide detectives. He joins us now with the very latest. Mike, what can you tell us? Here's Bill Hall now with tonight's first look at weather.
Still looking good, Demetria. SkyMax will approve. No rain, 300 miles, and no mention of rain, and except for a brief shower. Well, the next day or two, we'll tell you about that. Currently at Nashville International, it is partly cloudy, 76 still this late hour of the night. Light south wind. Our forecast tonight is for a clear, mild evening. Surface winds will be near calm with a low of around 64 degrees over most of the immediate area. And we'll be back to talk about the next 5 days, the chances for a few showers when we come back. Now back to Dan.
Well, there's good and bad news concerning the Kentucky Powerball lottery last night. The bad news is nobody won the $85 million jackpot. The good news is that the jackpot has skyrocketed to an estimated $110 million for Saturday night's drawing. One ticket sold in Kentucky did match the first 5 numbers, but missed the Powerball. That ticket was worth $100,000. Millions of viewers around the world, including those here in the Mid-South, tuned in for tonight's Seinfeld finale. When the Scene at 10 continues, we will take you to New York for the big parties, and you'll see how folks here at home watched as television history unfolded right here on Channel 4. We'll be back.
Hey, you want a huge show right after the news? Try something else.
Never mind him. Seinfeld will be here. He's a wise guy, plus a big-time surprise guest and the music of Brandy. It's the last time you'll ever get to do that.
Where can you stop when you want to get started? Make some noise, get in the know. Want to get inspired, get some fire. Takes you higher than you thought you'd go. Get with the program. Get with the program. Get with the program. Want to get in the game? You know her name. All right. Get with the program. Get with the program.
Friday at 4. You're watching Channel 4 News, working for you.
Well, it was interesting. What'd you think?
Yeah,
Didn't like it?
it disappointed me.
Well, they brought all the characters back. What'd you think, Bill? I know you watched it.
I'm an Andy Griffith fan.
Jerry Seinfeld will be on the Tonight Show following this newscast.
Will Andy be there?
Andy won't be there tonight,
well.
but he may later.
Okay, folks. Well, I messed up there, didn't I? Here's a look at the past 24 hours. A low this morning, 63. Our afternoon high, 90. Now, the record low for this May Day here in Nashville is 40, set in 1895. The record high, 92, back in 1891. The city's air quality in the moderate range today, as is the pollen count. Grass pollen is also moderate. No rainfall this 24-hour reporting period. Monthly total staying in there at 2.15 inches so far this year, 19.38 inches. And by the way, if I didn't say, so normal rainfall for the month of May here in the city is 4.88 inches, just a little bit over ½ an inch above normal on our year-to-date measurement. Right now it is partly cloudy and still a comfortable 76 with a light southerly breeze. The pressure is rising and relative humidity at 74%. SkyMax searching far and wide, but no rain, 300 miles. So we move on to one of our SchoolNet stations, or dial-up station. This dial-up is Riverdale High School in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and they're at 73 degrees over in Rutherford County at Murfreesboro. Our other SchoolNet partners this hour are, as you can see, in the mid to upper 70s. Still got 80 here at Channel 4 and 80 at Columbia, along with 80 at Manchester. Well, I guess you might be tired of hearing this, but if you've been waterlogged and you're trying to get cleaned up and things like that, need dry weather for a spell, the dry spell, we have got one on our hands. Still the ridge of high pressure, which runs about like so, an imaginary elongated area here, and that has basically kept frontal boundaries or systems from moving into the southeast primarily. And in terms of rain nationally at this time, still some valley rains and mountain snows in the higher elevations of the west. You can see those areas in pink, mixed precipitation, but the southeast quadrant, this part of the world, is still dry. Now, at the airtime, these were the hottest temperature, or it was the hottest temperature that had been recorded the past 24 hours. Lajitas, Texas, 103 degrees. Grand Canyon, Arizona, This morning, 27. Well, you can see a front down through dividing the country, actually, not causing much in the way of nasty weather, except just west of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. But the entire eastern half of the country is rain-free tonight. A few showers out west, and as we've told you, valley rains and mountain snows in the Pacific Northwest tomorrow. Continuation of the sunny, hot conditions over the area. Some rain will manage to move into the extreme northwestern part of the quadrant, northwestern Louisiana. Most of the other rain up along that front into the upper Mississippi Valley. Now, high temperatures tomorrow, 90s from the Gulf all the way as far north as St. Louis, southern Illinois, maybe even past Louisville, Kentucky, cold area in the northwest. On Saturday, we're going to go with a slight risk of a shower. We'll just mention it, and as well, we'll go ahead and put it in the forecast. But you can see the tail end of this front might manage to sneak in this big dome and set off a shower or two. But on Sunday, it should be, any rain should be out of here. For those of you participating with Demetri in one of the MS walks this Sunday, conditions should be nice with highs in the upper 80s. We'll begin the first of next week. Under cooler conditions, slightly cooler by about 5 degrees. Rain will be off the mid-Atlantic coast, northern plains, upper Mississippi Valley to start the week off next week. Here's tonight's local forecast. Clear, mild, calm wind, and a low of 64 degrees. For tomorrow, mostly sunny with a high of 90, a south wind at 8, low 65 by Saturday morning. Saturday's high at 88 degrees with that chance of a shower. On Sunday, morning low 62, high 87. On Monday, low 60, high 85. And for Tuesday, 62 for morning low, and back to the upper 80s to near 90s for high. So, folks, we got, as of right now, a chance of a shower or two on Saturday, and that's about it unless this forecast falls apart.
All right.
Okay.
Dozens of people are dead in the aftermath stretches from Mexico to Mississippi. Tonight, a fire burning out of control forces a health alert across parts of the U.S. The details later on the scene at 10.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by University Medical Center.
On the next day in Nashville, Reba McEntire turns down a film role of titanic proportions. Plus Seinfeld, America and Nashville. Watch the final episode Friday morning at 5:30.
Day after day, we report the news, bringing you the best and worst humanity has to offer. Working for you means we go beyond the headlines, addressing the issues that impact your life and our community. To do this, we've created Project Help, a partnership between the community, local businesses, and Channel 4. A partnership that makes a difference. A partnership that's working for you. Solving everyday crises for everyday people. Project Help.
Is that it?
That's it.
A little silence there. Didn't know what was happening. Let's check with Bill again.
All right, folks. Next, tomorrow at a glance looks like this. Even warmer these times in the southern counties, but for the next 5 days, we're talking 90s again with a slight risk of rain Saturday, just briefly. Otherwise, morning lows in the 60s, daytime highs will stay near 90. There you have it. Good evening, folks.
So you didn't care for the Seinfeld finale that much?
The ER was fabulous.
Was that good?
Lots of Clooney.
Clooney's wearing his hair a little longer now.
Yeah, I'm liking it.
Like that?
Yeah.
That's a scene at 10. Thank you for watching.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Bill Hall and SkyMax with instant weather, working for you.